You see, friends, God is going to prove to us in the age of the millennium that you and I will kill him again, even if Satan isn't around to influence you. He's going to prove it, friends. He's going to let that happen. The millennium age, okay? The millennium age, we got this timeline going, right? Change colors. We got this timeline going. You had the law, then you have, let me just say church. I'm going to use church. I'm going to use grace. That's what it is. Grace. These are ages, friends. Then you have the tribulation. And after the tribulation, you have what you call, what the Bible calls, the millennium. And then after that, you have eternity. Okay? There's your ages. That's the ones that are left. All right? This is Israel. This is the church. This is Israel again. This is the kingdom of Messiah. And this is also for Israel, the earthly reign of Christ. And then you have hell. Final judgment, and everybody goes to their place. All right. So what am I saying here? What I'm trying to tell you is the devil, Satan is loose, right? He's loose. He's loose all the way up to here. Then something happens. This millennium is 1,000 years. That's what the millennium is, okay? For 1,000 years, though, Satan is put in jail. He goes to jail right here. God puts him in what he calls the bottomless pit. You mean like a bottomless pit? Yeah. See, that's real? Yeah, according to the book. And the book says it's underneath the earth. Anyhow, for 1,000 years, Jesus Christ is reigning on the earth. For 1,000 years, this guy right here goes to jail. And God keeps him there the entirety of this 1,000 years. And then at the end of that, he let him out. And you know what happens? With no devil, people still cut up. And God punished him on the spot. And when the devil comes out, you know what he does? He takes the majority of those people who literally live, some of them, for the entirety of the 1,000 years. Some of them 900 years, 800 years, 700 years, 600, on down. And when Satan comes out, what does he do? They were already wanting to do it. He influences their minds again to do what? To kill Jesus. So that's what's going on, friends. That's people's problems. So when you go and you look at Psalm 2, and there's more, I can go over and over and over again. Man, that took a long time just on 2 verses. Okay, look. The nations, this is angels and men and humans. Angels are demons and humans. Okay? Here's your people who are the humans. Here's the kings that we learned about in Daniel. These are demons. And then you have the rulers who are the chief demons. Okay? And one plots the humans by themselves. The devil isn't influencing them to plot. These here set up a defensive perimeter to try to keep the messengers from God from reaching to God's children. Just like we've seen with Gabriel and Daniel. And then you have the rulers. The rulers over kingdoms, over Persia, over America, over Russia, over all these different nation friends. They're chief demons. What does he do? He influences the minds to get these people right here to carry out their plot. They're already plotting it. The demons had nothing to do with that. What does he do? He blinds them to the gospel as it's being preached, and he sends up this negative influence to cause these people to act out their plot against God. That's the counsel. What are they doing? They are against the Lord and his anointed. Say, wait a minute. The Lord? Yeah, the Spirit of God. He's the real Lord. His anointed, the body that God lives inside. The visible part of God is the anointed. Is the anointed God? Of course he is. Because he, the Spirit, lives inside this body. That's why Christ can go around calling himself God. That is Jesus. The Spirit name, the anointed is Christ. The body, we know him as Jesus. Jesus Christ, Christ Jesus. You can use it either way. Jesus the anointed or the anointed one, Jesus. Let us break there. See, if you break one, you break both. What are they wanting to do? They want free will. What's the bonds? The bonds are God's governing laws. They don't like them. So what are they plotting? They're plotting to get free will. They want to do whatever it is that they want to do. So is free will a good thing? Not in the book. That's what the devil wants. He wants his own will. He wants to go and do whatever he wants to do. He wants God to share his glory, share his throne. God said, get out of here. I'm going to cast you down, rascal. By the way, that's Isaiah 14 and Ezekiel 28. That's what that is, friends. What is God's bonds? His governing laws. He said, don't do something. And the devil said, no, I'm going to do it. And then some demons came and said, yeah, God, we're going to do it just like he do it. And God says, okay, all y'all get out. And then you got these humans. God said, don't do it. They said, no, well, wait. I want to be like you. You can't be like me. Or if I eat that, I can be like you. Don't do that. But I won't be like you. Some of y'all think free will is a good thing. Where did you get that from? That's not in the book. Listen, folks, they are breaking. That's That's the plot. The demons, the plot come from humans. The demons defend. What? They defend their own wills against the will of God. And the chief demon does something. What does he do? He sends up influence to keep these people and encourage them to act out their plot against the Most High God. Watch.